Got a question for you guys. Are you looking for a Strymon Big Sky type pedal, but you don't want to pay the Strymon price? Well, I got a really good option for you. Let's check it out. Well, thanks for joining me for today's video. I really appreciate it. And this is the first time I'm actually covering a reverb pedal on this channel. So full disclosure, I'm a metal guy, and most of us metal guys don't really use reverb pedals very often. We're known for having that really tight, high gain, aggressive tone, right? And it's all about the shreds and the metal and the thump and the aggression and the amp and stuff. But a lot of us metal guys do have a softer side. And I'm one of them. I actually like to have a good clean channel. And when I play through a clean channel, I don't just use it plain. You know, I usually use some effects. I'll use some delay, some chorus, and in this case, I'll be using some reverb as well. And I think reverb is a very good effect to use on your clean channels, especially. Now, the thing is, though, is a lot of us don't want to spend a ton of money on a reverb pedal. Like, you know, you can go out and spend, you know, upwards several $100s on a reverb pedal. And, you know, I mean, that's cool and all, but for someone like myself and maybe some of you guys watching, we don't really want to spend that much. Now, the Strymon Big Sky has made a big splash in the industry, and there's a lot of P&W guys that use it, and it's a good pedal. But there's a lot of guys who don't want to pay that price. And I honestly think that the AmpliTube X-Space by IK Multimedia is a very good option for you. And it's got a ton of great reverbs in it. I mean, it's got 16 different reverbs to choose from. And you can change just about every parameter you know, on these presets and make them your own. And then you can save the presets either on the unit or with the software, and categorize them and assign them to the different foot switches here, as you can see right here. And you can even control this pedal via MIDI. So when you change to your clean channel, you can change to different reverbs depending on how you program the pedal via MIDI. It also acts as an interface, and you have stereo ins and outs. So, I mean, there's just a lot of great options on this pedal, and it's only $329, and you're going to get more than what you paid for sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and play some stuff for you guys through my JP 2C clean channel with this unit, and just show you what it can do. Now, I'm probably just going to play the same thing over and over again, just so you can get an idea of how different the reverbs are with the same pattern that I'm playing. So I hope I don't bore you with this pattern, but again, I'm not a P&W guy. I don't know a bunch of cool clean stuff to play, but I'm going to do the best I can in this video just to show you from a metal guy's standpoint how useful this pedal can be, even for somebody like myself. So let's go ahead and switch to the pedal now and go through the different presets. And I'll go through the different presets and adjust them if needed and as needed as I go through them. All right, that one's pretty eerie. A lot of great potential with it. So let's go ahead and mess with it a little bit. All right, so that one's pretty cool. There's a lot of potential with that one, as I said earlier. I mean, you could really do a lot with that and get creative. So let's go to the next one. All right, there's a lot going on there, so let's mess with this one. I'm going to take the mix down. Yeah, some of these can sound a little extreme when you first click on them, but all you have to do is just take the mix down and then gradually just bring it up to taste, and you'll find that you'll like it a lot more than you thought you would. You know, so don't just judge it by its first impressions. Take the mix down, gradually bring it up, and you'll find the sweet spot with it, and it starts sounding really good. Let's mess with this one a little bit more. That one's really nice when you find the sweet spot with it. So let's go on to the next one. That's actually pretty cool. So long. Really nice. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I'll just keep going through them instead of interrupting. I'll just keep going here. So there's a general overview of the pedal. I mean, I could spend probably 4 hours showing you all the stuff that this pedal can do. I'm not going to do that, but there's obviously a lot of potential here, like a ton of potential. So whether you're a metal guy like me and you just want to have some really good reverbs for your cleans, or you're a praise and worship guy, or anywhere in between, all of us need a reverb pedal for one reason or another, and this pedal will pretty much give you everything you'd ever want or need, or things that you probably never even thought of, you know, in reverb effects. And again, what I really like about this is the fact that it's MIDI. So you can program this and set up your presets, whether on the pedal or on your computer with the software. Either way, you can even dial in the pedal on your software and save the presets on there and align everything a certain way, program it, and when you switch to your clean channel on your amplifier, you can program it for all kinds of different reverbs each time that you switch to it, depending on how you program the MIDI commands. You can even use it for your lead channel. You can use it for your crunch channel if you want a little bit of extra reverb for that. In fact, let's go ahead and dial in an awesome reverb setting for my crunch channel on my JP and just see what that sounds like. All right, well, that's actually pretty cool if you want to end a song or end something with that, you know, and have that kind of live a little bit afterwards. Well, let's just go to the good old standard plate. Well, you got some good choices for high gain tones as well. I mean, like I said, I could spend all day dialing in stuff for this, but I just wanted to show you the potential that this pedal has. So not only can you use it for your cleans, but you can use it for your high gain stuff as well. And I bet a lot of you would enjoy using this for even your solos. I mean, you could find some really awesome reverb for your solos and give them that space that you need. And sometimes delay is perfect, and sometimes you want something a little bit different. And because of the flexibility of this pedal and the fact that you can program it via MIDI, I mean, sometimes you could switch from your delay pedal over to this instead and have some awesome reverb for your solos as well. A lot of people do that. Even in the metal realm, there's guys that use reverb instead of delay pedals for their solos here and there. And I think it would sound great for volume swells as well. Stuff like that, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can use this pedal for. So, and for $329, I mean, it really offers a lot. It really does. Well, I want to thank IK Multimedia for sending me this pedal so I can do a demo of it for you guys and for them. So if you want to save money and get a really good reverb pedal that has tons of different options for you and tons of flexibility and all those features that I mentioned earlier in the video, there's an affiliate link below that'll take you right to Sweetwater, and you can get one of these for yourself. They'll send it right to you. And you'll help me out by using the affiliate link because I get a little kickback for all the effort that I put into this video. And you'll help yourself out by saving a ton of money on a really good pedal. I mean, again, a lot of people want the Big Sky effects, but they don't want to pay the Big Sky price. Well, right here, you're getting a pedal for $329, which is a lot less money than the Strymon Big Sky. And in my opinion, it's just as good. I mean, it offers a lot. And I didn't even scratch the surface as far as all the dialing in you can do with this. I mean, again, if I did, I'd be here for 4 hours showing you all those features, and I would, you know, I'm sure you would have more fun doing that yourself. But trust me, on every single one of these effects, I know you can find a setting that works for you. I messed with this quite a bit before I did the video, and I was blown away at, like, even at first, I'm like, oh, who would use that? And then I started messing with the mix knob and, you know, the mod knob and the pre-delay and, you know, the color. The color knob is really powerful on this. So if something's a little too bright for you, pull the color down and it darkens it up a little bit. It makes it a little more, you know, more to my taste anyways on certain effects. And once I started messing with those knobs, I was like, well, this effect that started out at first, you know, first impression was like too much for me, turned into something that was perfect. So it really does make a big difference when you use those knobs. So Like I said earlier, don't judge any of these effects by your first impression of them. Take a couple minutes and dial them in, and I'm sure you're going to find some settings that work really well for you. And because this pedal is programmable, you can save those settings and use them whenever you want. And I love the software because you can hook this up to your computer and set up all your presets. You just drag and drop over there and rename them, do whatever you want with them. It's really simple, and you can further dial in the pedal on the software as well. The software basically looks like this. It looks like the pedal. This is what the software looks like. It looks just like the pedal. So you can dial it in easy. You don't even have to get to know the software. You just pull it up on your computer and dial in the pedal just like you would, you know, if it was physically in front of you. Save that preset and, you know, put it over in the preset slot and program it accordingly. And you don't even need your pedal hooked up to dial it in. The software allows you to dial in the pedal on the computer without the pedal even being hooked up to the computer. So it's a very flexible product. It really is. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is my first time, like I said, doing reverb stuff on the channel. So I hope I did it right for you guys, and I hope I did it right for IK Multimedia. There's a lot of other channels that reviewed this pedal as well. Henning Pauly did a really good job on the deep dives with this. I mean, he did a great job on it. So if you want to learn more about the deep dives on this pedal, certainly look him up. And IK Multimedia has a channel as well. You can go on there and get a quick overview of the pedal and the features that it has as well. Well, to all my Patreon supporters and subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified every time I either go live or come out with a new episode. And again, if you want to get this pedal, please help me out and help yourself out by clicking that link that's in the description of this video and get one for yourself, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, I got a lot more stuff coming up for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.